Hey guys,
Hey everyone!
welcome back to our channel. Thank you guys very much for stopping by and checking out this video. In this video, of course, we got a little bit of work and just a couple things around the house, and Michael goes to the dates. Thank you guys for checking it out, and we hope you enjoy it. Check this out, you guys. We are over here at Mama Bear's Physical Therapy. We've had quite the morning already. Not really. We took off from the house. I left in the truck. I took it to the shop, and then Mama Bear took the boys to school. They hopped off. She picked me up at the shop, and then we came over here to physical therapy. Now?
And now to pain and torture department.
Alright, I've made it to the shop, and I am going to see what this crank sensor does. Yesterday, it was reading 0 on the RPMs, so today, I'm going to see what it says after the crank sensor was changed. Turn on the live data, we'll go up. Engine RPM is what is in blue. So let's see what this says. That's like the AC one. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks, Steve. It's dinner time. And everybody's here for dinner. Usually they're going to disperse and go to where they go. I'm going to hang out in the kitchen. Sit right here. I was working on moving some video. Moving from the GoPro to the phone for editing. We have ninja food tonight. For these little ninjas. Good morning, everybody. Today is today's Thursday. It's been a long week already. Today's we're dropping the boys off. We're taking the boys into school right now. I wanted to go check out a few things before I head to the shop, but it wasn't said that I need to be there. But it's starting to seem like I need to get to the shop right away. We're trying to order the right parts the first time for these engines that I'm putting back together, so I really need to get there and I need to crunch numbers and see what's going to work. So we're going to drop these dudes off, probably make a couple stops and head to the shop. Looks like they're going to fix this road.
No way.
Looked like they were going to fix the gravel road.
It does.
They had a roller out. Maybe they're just going to roll it.
I've never seen them do that, but
Just kidding.
Maybe that'll help.
It'll just roll right over the washboard.
I know.
After a little bit of a morning, we're here at the shop. I'm going to hop off right now and I'm going to get to work. It's already halfway through the day. I went by on the south side and had to go check on a truck. One of my bros, one of our friends, he had a problem with his cooling system and he needs his truck today. So we went and fixed that. And then we also scanned the truck and figured out that there's something wrong with the fuel pump. So I'm going to change that this weekend sometime. Today?
You also checked on some other guy's truck.
Oh yeah. Checked Roger's truck this morning too. One of the other guys that we know checked his truck this morning. His name's Roger. He's got a problem with his Nissan Titan, and seems like it's a starter problem or battery problem because the ground cable's heating up really bad, and The only thing that would cause that is if there's loose wires or if there's too many amps being drawn from the starter, which would mean a bad starter. So I was trying to look for the seals on this, but everywhere I am checking, around here locally anyway, they are not selling just this seal right here. Man, I've been trying to get this thing out of here for a bit, and I finally got the gearbox off of the frame, and I've got one of these pieces for the lift wedge under it just to hold it up so I could fit this in there, because I was having a problem around the subframe and I can't get this pitman arm off of the steering linkage. So I'm going to try to take this off from here. I just have to move it out of the way. I've got it unhooked up to the firewall too. I finally got this thing out of there. This is the seal that failed last. This is the seal that failed first. So I'm going to change both of these out. I've got everything for it right here. All right, you guys, first we're going to start with this end, and there's a tool for it, but if you're careful, I use a hammer like this, and it's like the fuel pumps on the GM trucks. So this will unthread. Remember, be careful. So then this dust cover comes off, and then there's a few things going on in here. There's going to be an O-ring, and then all of this will start coming out. I'm going to take this off. Once I remove this, there's a couple of seals in here that I'm going to take this off, and then this will slide out, and then I'll be able to clean, inspect, and replace seals on all of this. There's one on this big old cover, comes off too back here. So on the back cover, there's a huge O-ring. You can see where the O-ring ends. So I'm going to take this off from here, pull this O-ring out, pull this cover off. So then I'll have this casing cleaned out and ready to be resealed and put back together. So I've got this taken apart a little bit, and the main seal that I need to change is back behind this big washer. The washer is the gray one. The seal I need to change is this black and blue looking one right here. And it's actually black with a clearish white plastic piece on it. And that's the seal that I need to change. It is behind this gray washer right here. And the gray washer is held in with this snap ring. And this snap ring is the reason why this seal failed in the first place. So this seal is damaged. And that snap ring, these two pieces broke off of here. And that's what's fallen around there and damaged the seal. So these two are what fell out when I took this cover off. So these are the dust covers right here for the seal. This is the actual seal right here. So this is what the seal looks like. This seal sits this way in there, and then that's that little ring that you're looking at in there. That's this white part, and it's right on the other side of that washer. I've been trying to figure out how to get that snap ring out of there without these two little holes on here that I normally use. Just put a snap ring pliers on it, pull it out. Holy cow, that was freaking hard getting this thing out of here. Now, as soon as I get my gloves back on, I can get this seal out of here. Looks like it's coming apart in a couple of pieces. Yep, that's the one right there. That's the one that's the bad one. When I pulled everything out, of the bag, check out what I found. There's a whole friggin' schematic on here. All this tells me, though, is that one of these sets was missing, because on here, it says that there's the bearing set, and the bearings are right there. And what I pulled out of there was one seal, and then a washer, and then a snap ring. This one says that there's a seal, and then a washer, and then a seal, and then a washer, and then a snap ring. Mama picked me up. We just got back to the house, and check this out. There's already beans. I was all worried about dinner. All these dudes are hungry. Now, the spice is added. Ooh, the chili looks good.
How do pizza work and do that? Uh-oh.
Float like the fry bread and sting like the grease. Or whatever Muhammad Ali said. Looking good, Mama Bear. Still looking professional. That's how the beans taste good with fried bread. The boys are all happy about it too. This is what we're having, you guys. Well, this is the beginnings of it. This is how I like mine. Mama is having hers a little more her style. Whoa. This is the gearbox I put back together yesterday before I left. Today we got to get it back in here. I want to clean some of this up first, and we're going to make sure that this power steering leak is fixed. That one just looks like a bad hose connection, so I'm going to make sure that's fixed before I put it all back together too. We're done over here at Applebee's. We're gonna go get some food for the boys now and head home. What are we gonna get them, Mama?
I don't know.
What do they like?
On John's earlier, but he went with good old McDonald's.
Well, we can cruise down to get some Long Johns. Wow, that's awesome.
Little chunky guy.
That looks too awesome. Chuck Norris or Bruce Chi? Somebody knocked out all our puppies. We're over here at Wally World. We picked up a bunch of loot that we needed for the house, and we got some snacks for the boys while we're at it. But
we just
kinda
decided to leave.
we got way too crowded here.
I don't think we're finished, but we just decided to leave, so
We
we're in
were about
line.
halfway done. But it sounds like the hospital in here. It's just non-stop beeping and movement and people. It's crazy. Mama Bear and I had quite a day today. The boys did too. They were hanging out here.
Man,
They had
remember
fun,
we
but-
went to Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart was it was too overwhelming. So we left. And we left town too. We just abandoned Gallup today. And we've been home for the afternoon and the evening, and we learned very late tonight that Michael wanted to go to the homecoming dance. So he's getting ready.
So,
Actually, he's ready. We're gonna
see
take
what
off now.
he's gonna wear.
Check out what Jackson's got on.
Your hair's matching too.
I was asking this guy if he wanted to go to the dance, and he was like, "What? No, I'm not going to no dance." That's cool, Jackie. We're heading in now. Wanted to show you guys Michael's fit while we were at the house, but Jackie's a little crazy right now. It's kind of cool because the shirt that Michael's wearing tonight, I haven't seen in years. And one, it's kind of awesome that Michael's like the exact same size that I was when I was in high school and the Navy. And two, it's kind of cool because the shirt that he's wearing, I bought in Dubai in 2005 on my second deployment out there. So that's kind of cool. And I was just talking to Mama Bear about the differences in my 03 deployment and then my 2005 deployment. So kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to remember all that. Definitely is making for nice conversation as we're going in, because it's kind of crazy to even remember that stuff. We thought it was a little dead earlier because we thought everybody was going to be at the Shiprock Fair today. And I'm sure it's packed there at the Shiprock Fair. But somehow Walmart got super packed when we were there, and Gallup got super packed while we were in Gallup earlier. So right now it's back to I think everybody's at the Shiprock Fair. It looks pretty dead out here. We're headed way out here to the boonies.
Oh my god.
Sorry about the dirty windshield, guys. We live in a dusty environment.
Yeah.
But we're heading out to the high school. It seems like it's way out in the middle of nowhere, but that's because it kind of is.
It really is.
This is what it looks like on that side, and this is what it looks like on that side. And that's what it looks like on the other side.
It's just Chief Manalito to mid school and then nothing back that way.
And then sagebrush.
Yeah.
And don't judge our state by the roads. It's actually a good place. Just don't bring your Lamborghinis here.
And your Lamborghinis.
Drive in your Lamborghini, you leave in your Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Security, I don't want to say it was a little bit much, but most people would probably think so. But I, as a parent, am really glad that they are checking vehicles and stuff like that when we came in. So, 1, checking for sobriety, and 2, checking for weapons. I love it.
I like it a lot.
Let me see what you're wearing. You ready for the dance?
Yes.
That's cool, man. You have fun.
Okay.
We're heading back to the house real quick. Well, not real quick, but we're heading back to the house. We dropped Michael off, made sure he was all right. We let him know to call us if he needs anything. So it won't be more than a few minutes before we make it back to the school if we need to. But we're gonna take some pizza back for these little dudes. They're at the house with Peepaw, and they really like the 1-9 pizza. So we got them another 1-9 pizza.
They
I was-
love the 1-9 pizza.
It's pretty good pizza. I think it's really good pizza.
Yeah.
Whenever we go in there and order a whole one, they make it right then and there, and then they throw it in the oven, so that's kind of cool. We need to start calling them in, I guess.
Yeah.
Said somebody called it in too. I was like, well, that's cool. We'll come back in and pick up Michael later, whenever he calls. If not, then we'll be there. Oh, I guess in an hour thing. We gotta go right back into town. We are getting back to the high school. It is 11:30, and the dance should be over at midnight. Yeah, definitely a lot more rides here than when we dropped Michael off. Looks like it's still popping in there. There's Michael. It is. It's about midnight, and we are home. Everybody is safe, and everybody's ready for bed. So we're heading back in right now. Oh, well, everybody's safe. I don't know about ready for bed. What are you still doing up, bro? Watch out, pups. Jackson's still up.
Okay, guys, that's it for this video.
Thank you guys again for stopping by and hanging out with us. We always appreciate that. This is our newest edition.
Say hi to Luna.
We hope you guys have an awesome rest of your night. Y'all stay safe and stay warm.
You guys take care. Peace.
Later.